Good morning, everybody. Make sure you share this live. The show's about to begin in a few minutes. I got Daisy B in the studio today. You don't want to miss this morning's episode. I'm getting warmed up, everybody. Get your coffee ready. We're about to wake up the right way. It's KP in the morning. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. We finally did it, everybody. It's almost that time, guys. Share the live. Share the live. What's up, Leon Camper? Grand rising to you, bro. Share the live. Stay locked in the chat. We got Christian in here, too. Grand risings to everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, y'all. It's time. It's KP in the morning. It's Thursday, 10 a.m. That means it's time for KP in the morning, y'all. Let's get woken up the right way. I got my coffee ready. Hopefully you do too. I mean, we need a little bit of caffeine to get our day started, huh?
I know that's right.
Hey, we got Daisy B over there. Check it out. I got a co-host.
Hello.
I got a co-host this morning.
Hi, everybody. I don't drink coffee, but I do drink smoothies.
Hey, shout out to Rise Up. Where'd you get a Rise Up this morning?
Not sponsored.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Hey, thank you so much for coming into the studio this morning, Daisy.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Definitely brightening up my day a little bit. Charlie's in here, too. Shout out to my dog, Charlie.
We love Charlie.
Always spreading the good vibes. Guys, it's time for KP in the morning. I want you to stay locked in the chat right now. We got a whole bunch of great discussion topics, bunch of Diddy details to discuss, Daisy.
Oh, my goodness.
Talk about an alliteration. A bunch of Diddy details to discuss, Daisy. I'm getting warmed up, everybody. It's KP in the morning. I cannot stress that enough. Hey, we got Slash the guitarist in the chat. We got Haiti Boy in the chat. And we got Christian in the chat.
I need to watch the chat.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if you want to log in on your phone, actually, go to YouTube or go to Facebook because we're on both. And stay locked in with the chat because you're going to want to see what they're saying this morning.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
All right, guys. How's everybody feeling? I want you to let me know. Drop a comment. Don't be too shy this morning. We got a whole bunch of great stuff to discuss. There was a cannibal in California.
Oh, my God.
Crazy story about a cannibal in California. Stole some human remains from a crime scene. You don't want to miss that story. And we also got a bunch of Diddy details to discuss. Everyone's talking about Diddy. And, of course, we got to talk about the bridge tragedy a little bit. Crazy bridge tragedy. Mm-hmm. A lot of these big news stories don't normally hit close to home like that one, but that was pretty much right in our backyard.
Yeah, it was. And it's really sad. It's something that people fear literally like on the daily, crossing the bridges and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, think about all the boats that pass under a bridge a year, a day. Yeah. I mean, maybe one of them is bound to kind of hit the structure at one point.
But the fact that it really just went down.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it went down quick. It went down hard.
Yeah, they said, I read something that was like they had 30 seconds to stop traffic.
Wow.
It was like that.
It's amazing that they even wanted to stop traffic instead of just get the hell out of there, right?
Yeah.
Because they said they had about 20 workers on that bridge who plummeted into the water. I think they called them all.
Yeah, they did? Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I heard that they called them all. Let me know if they did or not. What's up? We got Gas God P in the chat right now. What's going on? Slash the guitarist, Gas God P, Haiti Boy, Leon Camper, and Christian. Hey, let's. I need some more people in the chat this morning. All right, it's definitely a great morning. It's a good day to be alive, y'all. All right, let's start things off. I got to get everybody warmed up with some good topics right here, and let's see what the first thing I got for you is.
Oh, goodness.
How about we start off? Let's start off with the Diddy section. Let's all get clued in. All right. Do you know that many details about the whole Diddy thing?
I don't. I really know nothing about it except his house got raided and he's fleeing.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's talking about it. Hey, shout out to It's Your Boy YG in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what do you know about the Diddy situation, YG? Let me know what you know because we're about to look over a few videos to kind of get a good summary about the whole situation.
Oh, goodness.
So let's go ahead and do that.
We're starting early this morning,
We're starting early. Like we always do every Thursday at 10 a.m. And let's check out this situation, see if we can learn a thing or two. Daisy.
The fallout continues from the federal investigation into music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
A music journalist is now claiming one of his relatives was subjected to a sexual advance by Combs when he was an intern more than a decade ago. NBC4's Ted Chen has the latest.
I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah. On MSNBC's Joy Reid show,
now, who is this guy right here?
Said he asked the favor of.
Yeah, I'd like to know who he is.
Does it have a name up there? I can't really see it that good.
Hopefully they'll say it, but this guy seems kind of interesting, huh? I've never seen this guy before. I think he must be one of the accusers. Let's keep it rolling.
Said he asked the favor of Sean Diddy Combs about 10 to 12 years ago, and Combs then hired Torre's relative as an intern. But the internship didn't last long.
And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say. Years later, they finally came out, and this a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over.
Wow.
And they said, absolutely
Okay,
not.
so I think we got like some kind of family member, somebody who was pretty close to Diddy.
In both Miami
and he's claiming that he had a son who did an internship with Diddy, and Diddy was going to stop the internship if he didn't sleep with him.
Yeah, that's
the official accusation, I think, Daisy.
Wow. There's more of them, though, right? There was like multiple.
Oh, yeah, there's so many. I mean, remember the Cassie thing from not too long ago? Do you remember that singer Cassie?
I don't.
Well, there was a singer in the 2000s named Cassie. She had a few hits. Definitely, I bet you a few people definitely remember her. And she went to court with Diddy about a few months ago, and they settled immediately. And she was accusing him of rape, human trafficking, and they settled immediately. So it really seemed like he did it.
Yeah, he was like, hush, hush, I'll give you money.
Yeah, like immediately. He was just like, no pushback at all.
Holmby Hills, TMZ reporting that he is now selling his stake in Revolt TV, the hip-hop channel he co-founded.
Revolt TV was...
See, I didn't even know he was owner of Revolt TV. Yeah, that's kind of popular, actually. You ever heard of that platform?
I think I have, yeah, and I had no idea either.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he really is
behind
a mogul.
the scenes on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he really is like one of the richest guys. He's behind everything.
Television network that he launched 10 or 11, 12 years ago, that was intended to be the first black-owned television network.
Law enforcement sources are telling NBC.
Because a lot of people don't know that BET is owned by a white guy. Did you know that, Daisy?
I didn't, and it doesn't surprise me one bit. Yeah.
Because you wouldn't think that would be the first with a BET existing, but apparently that's owned by a white dude.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I need to get an audience, and these people don't have anywhere to go. So
and Diddy probably just sold Revolt to a white guy too. Who knows?
News that agents seized phones during the raid conducted at the home in Miami. Combs was reportedly preparing for a trip to the Bahamas when that happened.
Man, that
the
sucks.
investigation involves
Talk about a
allegations
buzzkill.
of sex trafficking, sexual assault, and solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. According to those sources, allegations that were also part of multiple lawsuits. But where those crimes are alleged to have happened is still unclear.
The impact on him is enormous and potential.
All right, I'll take a break from that one. Let's see what else we can figure out with this next video. This might tell us some more too.
AKA Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or just Diddy. The big-time 90s rapper is...
And of course, we got to check in on the chat really quick. What are they saying? Gas God P says, what you know about Diddy as a question is crazy to an uninvolved party. Hey, I'm not trying to incriminate you, Gas God P.
Oh, my mom's in the chat. She said, hey, y'all.
What do you know about Diddy? What do you know about Diddy, Phyllis? I'm interrogating everybody.
Flashlight in the face.
That's right.
Tell me all your Diddy facts.
Davon Holland says, he said, I ain't never turned myself in. Do your job, bitch, and come find me. Yep. He's playing hard to get, isn't he? He's playing hard to get. And Slash the guitarist says, Diddy wants to party, and you got to tell him no. With a stern no. Yes, you do.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fuck the BET white guy KP better. Hey, that's right. Get
behind KP owning BET.
One day.
I think he would run it.
It's my main aspiration in life, to own BET, everybody. Did he look like a wizard? He kind of does.
Oh, man.
The spotlight for all the wrong reasons. As part of an ongoing sex trafficking investigation, Diddy's properties were raided by armed federal agents in March 2024.
I mean, human trafficking,
Diddy's
that
not
is
been
pretty,
formally
that's
charged or
a
arrested.
steep
And we don't know
accusation.
what the raids will lead to. But
sure.
here's what we do know about the raids and the lawsuits.
Because I'm going to pause this video to show you something else, because they're talking about human trafficking, right? Well, this is what Diddy's neighbor had to say to the news on his way out of his house the other day.
Not the neighbors turning
The
on
neighbor.
him.
The neighbor.
He do too much.
Love thy neighbor, everyone.
Like big ass bus. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor.
I'm his neighbor.
Oh, no.
So what the neighbor just said right there is there's some big buses full of kids that get dropped off late at night on his property. That's what his neighbor just said.
Late at night.
And he's being, he's got all these human trafficking accusations coming out. And now his neighbor says that, Daisy?
Like, why didn't his neighbor say something before? Hey, my neighbor's got like a bus full of children, and his house is not a field trip area. So why, like, somebody needs to do something about this. He waited until we already found out.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
saying
he
a bus full of kids. But I will say this:
That's
this does not
insanity.
look like a guy who would be P. Diddy's neighbor. Like who is this guy, right? I mean, he's got a nice car and everything, but really, you're P. Diddy's neighbor.
Where does
What's
P.
he, a
Diddy
rapper
even
or something?
live? Where's his house?
I don't know. What's Florida, California,
Like,
something?
it's got to be somewhere, yeah, bougie, no doubt.
But yeah, human
You can't
traffic.
just be getting buses of kids delivered to your house when you got neighbors that can see you.
Yep, and they're watching you, Diddy. It's not like they can't see it.
Being nosy with your neighbors is like the #1 pastime. Like, dude, come on, man.
Allegations against the rapper began to pile up in 2023 with his ex-partner and R&B singer, Cassie, aka
I was just telling you about that
Cassandra
Cassie
Ventura,
situation.
filing a lawsuit on November 16, alleging she was trafficked, sexually assaulted, and beaten throughout the course of their
And
relationship.
he paid up immediately.
The case was settled a
Yikes.
day after the lawsuit was filed, but it prompted multiple other people to come forward with similar claims of alleged misconduct from Combs.
Who remembers Cassie?
Combs
Drop your
was
favorite
hit with
Cassie
another
song in the
lawsuit
chat.
on November
Cassie.
23 of
She looks familiar, but I really...
with Joy
She had, like,
Dickinson-Neal
2 or 3
alleging she was
hits.
drugged and sexually
That's funny.
assaulted by Combs while attending
who was that?
college in 1990. Joy Dickinson-Neal alleging she was drugged and sexually
Joy Dixon-Neal. You ever heard of her? Oh, let's see what she's got to say.
assaulted by Combs while attending college in 1991.
I was 1 year old.
Then, on the 26th of February
I was like -8.
2024, in New York, Diddy's producer, Rodney Little Rod Jones, alleged the media mogul and his
Now, this guy,
associates
Little Rod, is really big into the news on these accusations.
subjected him to unwanted sexual advances and forced him into relations with hired sex workers.
So what do you think? I mean, it's confirmed. This guy is out of his mind. He's a sexual creep. He's a pervert. He can't control his urges.
I don't understand why like this stuff takes so long to come out.
Right. And the
Like,
judicial system's going to take a long time with this. We'll probably hear about this next year going to trial.
He hasn't been arrested, and he went somewhere where the U.S. can't extradite people, so we basically can't get him, right?
Yeah, I hear he's in the Bahamas. Is that true?
So I think,
While working
or
for
maybe,
Coons
I don't know
between
where, but
September of 2022 and November of 2023. Little Rod also alleged that Diddy regularly hosted, quote, sex trafficking parties with underage women. 1 month after Little Rod's lawsuit,
It's not my kind
the
of party,
feds
buddy.
made
No.
their move.
2 homes owned by rapper P. Diddy in the United States have been raided as part of an
We're getting all the
investigation
details,
into
all the
sex
Diddy
trafficking.
details.
Federal law enforcement agents with guns drawn have been seen swarming the star's Los Angeles and Miami houses. Marley Hogan is in LA.
Gas God P says, "Holla Back Girl is my shit" by Cassie. I don't think that was
I was
Cassie.
gonna say no way.
Is evidence
Bro.
that will help them build a case against the rapper. Agents took no chances.
Oh, and someone just said a lot of Usher interviews coming out of the woodwork about Diddy too.
That's my older sister.
Okay.
My
Diddy
whole
the next
family's in the
Epstein.
chat.
Nice. Shout out to the fam.
Yeah, shout out to the fam.
In Miami that was also being
You're on TV, Daisy.
It's been
Usher
reported that this is related
interviews.
to a trafficking and sexual assault
Yeah, yikes.
investigation. Law enforcement officials.
Hey, while we mentioned that, actually, the best way to watch the show is definitely you want to mirror this up onto a TV somewhere. Hit that button up top and mirror it to your TV, and then you have your phone free. You can do whatever you want with your phone.
Oh heck yeah.
All right, let's.
Life hacks.
So I think we watched enough of that video. I want to check out a few more articles here.
Oh, now I did see some crazy stuff earlier.
Let me know.
Former Syracuse player Brendan Paul was arrested on drug charges, accused of being Diddy's mule.
What?
Yeah, I saw that article earlier, and I was like, "Whoa, that's wild."
And it's like a college athlete.
Yeah, Syracuse player. It looks like a basketball player. Yeah.
Show it to that camera right here. Okay, wow. See,
Yeah.
that's weird. That a college athlete would be a mule like that.
Yeah, like what is going on?
Because you know that recently, I mean, for a long time, college athletes, they could not be paid. It was illegal. And
Really?
recently, now they can get paid. So I guess Diddy was laundering money through this kid.
Oh
you know,
my
kind
God.
of, like in a way.
Yeah, he's like, "I'll pay your tuition, bro. Just, hand me over the stuff."
And we got another article that we were kind of hearing about earlier where it says that Diddy fired somebody for not sleeping with him. Remember that internship?
Yeah, like, bro, what? You're just a big old dummy. You got buses of kids. You out here firing people. You got neighbors.
He's going down. Diddy is going down. You heard it here first on KP in the morning. What's this one say? Sean Diddy Combs' private jet has landed in Florida. Private guards with umbrellas left Puffy's property shortly before the plane landed. The search was for cell phones, cameras, laptops, and other electronic devices that recorded the alleged blackmail tapes mentioned with the names of Stevie J, who was mentioned as a victim of a gay blackmail sex tape. In addition to Cuba Gooding Jr. and Young Miami is also involved. And she's from City Girls.
Oh, yikes. Dude, so many people.
And I'm really interested in the Cuba Gooding Jr. stuff because I was always a big fan of Cuba Gooding Jr. in all the movies. How about you?
I don't really know anything about Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, he's kind of like for like the 30-year-olds and stuff. But he used to be a delight in these movies. Who remembers Cuba? He used to break dance like in all the post-credit scenes and stuff. He seemed like a fun guy. Seemed like a nice
Calling
guy.
upon my sisters. They probably know something about that.
Yeah, we're the Cuba Gooding Jr. fans. Remember Snow Dogs? Anybody remember Snow Dogs? Remember Radio? He has some good films. Pearl Harbor. But Jones alleges that after the introduction, Gooding sexually harassed and assaulted him. Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thigh, near his groin, the small of his back, near his buttocks, and his shoulders.
Ew. I don't like how they went into extreme detail about
Yeah.
all the body parts.
Yep. I mean, there's so much weird stuff like that in the news right now. You got Dan Schneider, you got Brian Peck, now you
Dude.
got Diddy, now you got Cuba Gooding Jr.
I'm like, who is next? Who's going down next, man?
Seriously.
Because we are taking people down.
And people have been making fun of like QAnon people for a long time about, oh my gosh, the whole world's run by pedophiles, but these pedophiles keep coming out by the bunches.
I'm saying, I'm starting to believe y'all.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know about that, but it's like.
Put on my tinfoil hat with y'all, because what is going on?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I think we have reached the limit on the Diddy stuff. But I do think it's interesting that even after all this, his attorney still vows to end the witch hunt. So he's got a good-ass attorney still fighting the good fight. That's crazy. You're going down, Diddy.
Is he a good attorney or a bad one?
He's a bad man, good attorney.
Yeah, okay. All right, we got that.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's do one more. Speaking of Dan Snyder.
Oh,
and did you ever watch that documentary?
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
I did the whole breakdown last week, so I won't say too much about it. But I saw this just popped up, so I wanted to get into it. Of course, Diddy was on all that. Diddy was on all that.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. The man of the hour. Wait, obviously
the
I
hell
got
is
you.
getting poured on their face?
So they're up to no good. And who's behind it? None other than Diddy. And of course he was on this show with Dan Snyder collaborating.
Sounds about right.
You know, in situations like this, I always ask myself, what would P. Diddy do? Oh, what would P. Diddy do? No, I don't know.
My dad's in the chat. Hi, Dad.
Hey, shout out to Reggie Berry. Drop a bomb for him. And there we got Diddy right there.
We can't wake up Shane.
You try symbols?
Yep.
And the suggestion's a little weird.
Try sour milk.
Didn't work.
Tell you what. Take this toy helicopter. Put it down his pants.
Put it down his pants.
Oh
Of course,
my gosh.
right? Of course.
Yeah.
Because that's
Dude.
funny. That's funny, right? That's real funny.
So funny.
So funny. You're not
Ew.
supposed to do that. Like, literally, you're not supposed to do that. Why would you suggest that?
No.
Didn't work.
It's a no.
Slash Guitar saying all that white on that boy's face. It was pretty white to begin with, though.
Try this.
God. But yeah, of course Diddy was on that show collaborating.
No way, bro.
Collaborating with Dan Snyder, Brian Peck, all the terrible pedophiles on that show.
That is so gross.
All right, that's it for the Diddy section, everybody. We made it through. We made it through. Congratulations to you. Keep sharing that live. I got a whole bunch of crazy clips still coming up. Hey, Daisy, are you into sports at all?
Not a whole lot.
We're going to
not much of
fly through the sports section this morning. We're just going to fly right through it. We got to get through it for some of the people who be wanting the updates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
And make some noise for Daisy B in the studio this morning. Really appreciate her coming out and helping me with the show. All right, first things first in this sports section. It's the MLB opening day. I'm not a big baseball guy, but I wanted to let you know if you didn't know. It's the opening day of Major League Baseball. And apparently, the Los Angeles Angels are playing the Baltimore Orioles today at 3. So definitely get ready for that. Apparently, the Orioles have a new pitcher who's really good.
Oh, all right.
And that's all I'll say about that.
I only like baseball if it's in person.
Yeah, like the Shorebirds or something.
Yeah, on a nice day.
I didn't make it
Get
to a
some
single
snacks.
Shorebirds game last year. I'm definitely going this year.
Oh, yeah. Like, that sounds like the move for sure.
It really is fun.
It is. I enjoy it.
All right, and speaking of baseball, there's been a big story in baseball for the past couple weeks. There's this guy, Shohei Ohtani. He's this great player from, I think he's from Japan.
Slash the guitar said Daisy hearing sports. He just puts a emoji.
Yep. Well, I'm going to try to get you interested in these sports discussion topics here.
I'm listening.
So there was this guy named Shohei Ohtani. He just got busted for betting on the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big no-no. But they're still letting him play. And meanwhile, there's an all-time great named Pete Rose. He's not even allowed in the Hall of Fame because he bet on his games. Okay. But the big difference to me is Pete Rose, all he did was bet that he would win every single time. Like,
why is that illegal? Like, I feel like I should be able to do that.
Right.
I got the skills. I'm gonna win. I bet you this much money.
Hey, double your earnings, right?
Yeah,
but
we can do that as a person who's outside of the game. So what's the difference?
Yeah, I don't really see the big deal.
We bet on who's gonna win all the time.
Like, obviously, you don't want to bet against yourself because then you tank, right? You're not actually playing your hardest. But yeah, I just think that's weird how one guy can do it, but the other guy can't. And that's all I'm going to say about that one, too. We're going to keep flying through. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one, Daisy. You're going to like this. You ever heard of Caitlin Clark?
I think so, yeah.
Well, she's like the best female basketball player of all time. She's really making waves. She just broke the record for most points ever scored in college, male or female.
Wow.
She broke Steph Curry's record for most three-pointers ever scored in college. Dang. So she really is like one of the best ever. Well, there was a men's league called the Big Three. It's the biggest 3-on-3 league in the world. Offered her $5 million to be part of their league.
Wow.
And that would be the first woman ever in a men's pro league.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she does it because they're saying if she goes to the WNBA, she's probably going to make $76,000 a year. But if she goes to the men's Big Three league, she'll make $5 million that year. So, I mean, what would you do?
I would definitely take the more money, for
right?
Sure.
Go play with the boys?
You got to play with men.
Yeah, you got to go play with the boys, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
And she might be good enough to do it. I'd love to see if she's actually good enough to play with the boys. I hope she signs the deal with the Big Three. That'd be very fascinating.
Very cool. Yeah. Definitely history being made right there.
And you got to look up her highlights if you've never seen her play. She is something else. She can make it from anywhere on the floor.
Taking whatever that alien enhancement drug is that all the celebrities got going on.
Something like that. Whatever Joe Biden's taking, she's tripling it. She's taking that. And multiple reports. Well, this is what the Big Three players normally make. They normally make $10,000 per game. Not sure how many games they got. Probably somewhere around 40 or something like that.
Right.
So they're offering Caitlin Clark way more than they offer most of the guys. That's how big of a draw she is.
Yeah, I guess it would be worth it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting more money than all of you, and I get to play with you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the WNBA better offer her more money because she's about to go elsewhere.
Yeah, yikes. Do better, WNBA.
And here's just a little bit more about Caitlin Clark. She's a pretty fascinating subject. That's her when she was little.
Well, my mom has this like piece of paper like when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and it has like you write down like all your dreams in like these little bubbles. And I remember one of them was playing the WNBA, and
that's wild, right? Because she's the best basketball player of all time. And back when she was little, all she wanted to do was be in the WNBA.
Oh,
she's definitely going to do that.
Began to take shape in West Des Moines, Iowa, where her
my other sister's here. Hello.
Hey, what's up to all the Daisy family? Thanks for tuning in. We're talking about Caitlin Clark being offered $5 million.
Older brother Blake.
But yeah, that's it about Caitlin Clark. Oh yeah, and I was also interested. Who's the highest paid player in the WNBA? And the highest paid player in the WNBA gets paid $250,000 a year. So Caitlin Clark getting offered $5 million. That's a big deal for women's basketball.
Yeah, like bro, that's insanity. There shouldn't even be this much money around.
Right, right. And it seems like these
honestly,
sports people get paid a lot, and then you look into like other things like music and other forms of entertainment, and these sports people don't even get paid that much compared to them.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got a little bit more in the sports section for you, Daisy. Hang in there, everybody. What's up? Welcome to KP in the Morning. A lot of people talking about this guy. So you know it's March Madness right now, right, Daisy?
Yeah.
It's like the biggest college tournament, big college basketball tournament, all the best teams in the league competing. Well, every year it seems like there's one Cinderella story, right? Well, this guy is this year's Cinderella story. Some no-name guy is going to end up probably being an orthodontist, just some regular, never going to go to the NBA. And he hit 10 threes and sent one of the best basketball teams in the country home. And I just love seeing stuff like that.
But just in the way that Golke's able. Here's Golke again, putting up a three and hitting, looking for a foul as well.
So basically, this was like the worst team in the tournament, playing the best team in the tournament, playing a bunch of future NBA stars. And meanwhile, this guy who's going to end up being a manager at Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and he just going hot from threes, hitting 10 in a row or something like that.
He's like, yeah, this is just for fun, guys, but I'm tanking you for sure.
And they say he's already made $14 million from just sponsorship deals from people just finding him here.
We love an underdog.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Everything he threw up was going in. That's
wild.
Yeah. Everything he threw up was going in.
Me never having made a basket in my life. I'm over here like, whoop. I need to step up a little bit. Do better.
And this kind of shows you what kind of player he is. This is the season he had. These are all the 3-pointers he tried, and these are all the 2-pointers he tried that year. What is that? Like 8 shots within inside the 3-point range?
That's wild.
He's allergic to 2-pointers. All right, that's it for that. We're flying through the sports section for Daisy here. But make sure you stay hopped in that chat because we got a lot of crazy discussion topics coming up.
Hey, we got Steezy in the chat. What's up, Steez?
Yeah. Stay checked in with the chat there, Daisy. What they talking about? What they talking about?
They're just interacting with us and saying things.
Oh, yeah. That's how I like it.
Saying stuff.
You know what? We're going to go to a different section now.
Ooh, all right.
I got a little bit of a food section here, guys. Who doesn't like food?
Ooh,
all
food.
Right. Oh, and while I got you here, guys, make sure. Have you heard about my new showcase coming up, Daisy?
I have. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I just booked a warehouse for May 2nd. This is going to be the biggest showcase on the shore. I haven't done a showcase in 4 years.
Ooh.
I'm finally back, and I'm booking C-Mac and Slimy Tana. They're going to be our headliners. And contact me if you want to perform. There are still very few performance slots left.
I know it's some performers in this chat right now.
Yeah, right. Come on. Somebody wants to come out there and perform.
Anybody.
It's going to be a big night. I mean, Slimy Tana, C-Mac, they have huge followings.
Oh, yeah.
And we even got some special announcements coming up. So definitely stay tuned in to all my content.
Nice. Subscribe.
Here's a big one for me. Krispy Kreme is about to be sold at all McDonald's nationwide.
Ooh, what?
I mean, that's the best donut in the world. I think that's a big story.
McDonald's might have my presence in there all the time.
Seriously. What's your favorite donut? Oh, my gosh. We got Kenny Flight in the studio right now. Make some noise. Get in there, big guy. Get in there. Hey. I know Charlie's excited to see you. Hey, I'm glad I saved some sports for Kenny there. We actually just switched off the sports section. We're in the food section right now.
Oh,
Charlie, get him. Charlie, get him. Kenny, how you feeling, man?
He made it.
I'm awake this time.
Woo!
Hey, not bad. Good to have you in the studio, bro.
Hey, well,
oh, yeah, we're going to turn your mic up. There we go. Going to turn your headphones up. You hearing everything?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, man? Let us know about your morning a little bit, and then we'll keep
I'm
on.
doing good, brother. I had a late night of work last night, and hey, I only ignored one alarm this morning. I didn't snooze on all 4 of them. I said so.
Well, you missed a very, very exciting Diddy section, all right?
Oh, man, we back on Diddy. We back on Diddy. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yep, me and Daisy discussed a lot of Diddy details.
Also, hey, Daisy, what's up, baby? How you doing?
So you missed that one, and we got a little bit more of a sports section that we'll go back into a little bit later. But right now we're in the food section, okay?
Ooh,
I
I
like
love
how
me some food.
Slash the Guitarist has been in the chat the whole time, and I didn't notice that it's my boyfriend. That's his username.
Oh, my gosh. Slash. I thought that was the guy with the
Slash
top
the
hat from Guns N' Roses. Yeah,
I
right?
mean, I didn't know who the heck it was. I was like, man, this guy's really interactive.
Him and Tom Morello were the truth.
Yeah, right? Yeah, 2 great guitarists right
Rage
there.
Against the Machine, Guns N' Roses.
Well, from good guitarists to great donuts. Check this out, Kenny. Krispy Kreme's about to be sold at McDonald's nationwide. That's a great combination. I think that's a win.
Oh, my diabetes. Goddamn.
They're gonna have to make like the coffee, a specific coffee that goes with a donut,
right?
Like make something special.
Oh, they're gonna sap every dollar out of that.
Out of me, yeah.
Oh, 100%. You too? Yeah.
Well, are they going to be hot and ready? Or are they going to be kind of brought in? They're going to be made hot and ready on site. That's what I need to know. That's going to be a big difference for me.
Once they sit, just like the ones you like get in Food Lion and stuff. Like they aren't that good.
Like they're all right, but yeah, they're not
okay.
hot and ready out of the straight from the bakery or whatever you call it.
The oven, yeah.
But I think Krispy Kreme is my favorite donut of all time. This is a big win for McDonald's.
Heck yeah.
Let's keep it moving. This is the food section. I got something else for you.
Thank God.
So it turns out,
cholesterol.
the Cheesecake Factory is the highest grossing chain restaurant in the USA.
I've never been there in my life.
You've never been to the Cheesecake Factory?
I haven't either.
No, I thought the Cheesecake Factory made cheesecake. I literally thought that's what it was.
No,
I thought
they do.
It was a cheesecake.
They actually do have a really, really big cheesecake section of their menu, but it's just a great restaurant. If you've never been, I definitely recommend.
Where is one even at?
Baltimore.
Oh.
Yeah, all the bigger cities. We definitely don't have one around here, but definitely didn't shock me. I love that restaurant.
Auntie, what up, Auntie?
Oh yeah, my mom's in the chat.
And do you remember when it went kind of viral, that one list? There was a list of places where girls don't want to be taken on a first date, and Cheesecake Factory was #1 on the list, and everyone was talking about that. But
That's
really,
so sad. I think I would like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
really, that
I was
was
gonna
BS
say,
because it's a fine restaurant.
Yeah,
Daisy,
it's
trust
like
me.
more of a top tier, especially if we're talking chains.
Yeah, like considering I'd never been there, I would love to go.
Slash the
You can take
guitarist, take her to Cheesecake Factory ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP. All right, moving on. It's the food section. Chick-fil-A announced they're going to be changing their chicken recipe.
So
Oh no.
They're messing with greatness.
Yeah, like dude, y'all
Yeah.
had something good going.
They had something good. I mean, this seems like they might mess it up. They might make it better. Kenny, what do you think?
Man, I'm already paying like $7 a sandwich. Just don't make it thinner. Don't give me a cutlet.
Yeah, right.
That's all I gotta say. Like, I want a cutlet. I'm gonna go to an Italian spot, but hey, it might be better, it might not. But as long as the recipe stays the same, I think they're all good.
Hey, maybe they'll make it crispier and redder. I always like it to be a little bit redder, a little bit more spicy. You know what I mean?
And I saw they like went away from antibiotics from what I read or something like that. But then they went.
That sounds
like,
good.
Yeah.
Going away from any of that bullshit's good.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't been going to Chick-fil-A a lot recently. I used to be a big Chick-fil-A guy, but not anymore, especially for breakfast. I like their breakfast.
I've never had their breakfast.
Oh, they got little mini sliders on top, and I think the chicken biscuit is better
That chicken
than the
biscuit, spicy chicken biscuit
Yes,
from Chick-fil-A in the
spicy
morning.
chicken biscuit.
I actually did a food review not too long ago. Go check that out on my page. All right, we're out of the food section, guys. We're moving along. Now we got a random section. This is going to be a wild one.
Ooh.
This is going to be a wild one. Definitely stay tapped into the chat because I'm about to expand the screen a little bit.
I was going to say, you say wild one more time, we're going to get sued from Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Or
Jesse Murph.
Yeah, there you go. All right, this is a good one. This is a good discussion topic. Study shows the most likely place to meet a partner is now the internet. Check out this graph. Really fascinating graph right here. So it starts at 1950 and goes all the way to the current time of 2020. And, I mean, back in 1950, what was the most prominent? You got that blue line. You know what? I know I got a picture of this. Let me go to the picture.
Work, bar for friends. Yeah, that's actually intriguing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
I was going to say, because, Kevin, if you don't mind me asking, didn't you meet your wife?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's my little Tinderella, everybody.
Yeah.
There we go. I got the full list here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, shout out to everyone using Tinder, man. Hell of an app right there. But that blue line looks like it was through friends. And then the gray line is through family. So back there in the 50s, everyone met their significant other through friends. Maybe through family was second. Grade school was third.
I'm just impressed Neighbors is
Neighbors
even a
is
category.
one of them?
Yeah, Neighbors is a category too. I was like, the neighbors know my name. That's all I'm like thinking.
And, of course, look at that. Everyone, you got to look at that red line. That online shot up like crazy starting around, 2000 started to rise a little bit. 1990 even started to rise.
I was like, are we even surprised about 2020? Because at that point, like, you couldn't even leave the house for like 6 months. At that point, it's all game is on the table. You're sliding all DMs.
And that through the friends blue line plummets so fucking hard. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
And the bar, shout out the poor bars.
The bars are like,
they had a nice strong number there, right in the middle. Right in the 80s, you would meet people at bars. You had a good time in the 80s. Look at that.
Speaking of neighbors knowing my name, my neighbor Shanna's here. Hey, Shanna.
Hey, shout out to Shanna.
I like that.
Grade school. Man, grade school. That meeting them young.
Dude, yeah.
It's kind of wild because growing up on the Eastern Shore in particular, do you guys realize like how many I actually see a lot of high school sweethearts getting married.
Yeah, especially around on the shore, like you said.
Do they last?
That's true.
See a lot of high school sweethearts getting divorced too, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that
about equal rate. They're both going.
Yeah, that divorce rate is going up.
Yeah.
Man, college was never too high, huh? Look at that college line was always kind of at the bottom.
Man, college is that time where you're figuring out yourself, let alone then.
Yeah, people don't go to college today. They go in there to party.
I would think that line would be a little higher. Yeah,
maybe
always kind of right
bit.
on the floor. Never above 10% that college, meeting someone in college.
I feel like college is like anytime you get in a relationship, it's just that relationship that makes you realize like, shit, I actually just want to go have fun with my friends. I do not want to commit right now. Like,
yeah.
My sister and her husband would disagree.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's but like just different strokes, different folks, different phases in life.
Yeah, true.
But yeah,
It's
I definitely
funny.
met my wife on Tinder. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend it. Tinder, it's a good spot to meet somebody. You get to really know about them before you go on that first date. I think that's invaluable right there. Very, very good stuff.
Hey, I love Tinder.
All right, so Kev, what was the pickup line?
Man, I wish I knew, right? That'd be great to go back and
oh man, you
and
should
to
have
really
saved
look
it.
at the that's a good idea, Kenny.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I had a few. Like my main one when I was on the apps, like I don't use them anymore, but it was like, girl. Oh my God!
We got some pickup lines for Tinder from Kenny Flight
I just
right
got
here.
the one I'm trying to remember is, girl, your nickname Little Debbie because you got all that cake back there. Something like that.
Oh my God!
God.
Please.
I had no reason. Cake. I had no reason to use a pickup line because I'm like,
wow, man.
No.
Not bad. Not bad.
The answer is no.
All right, what you got, Daisy?
Man, look. Do your feet hurt? Because you've been running through my mind.
Classic.
All right, Kev, finish it off.
Man, I wish I had a good one, right? Definitely don't have any good ones
He's
right
like,
now.
man, I've been out this game for a minute.
Yeah. No. There's some funny ones, too. I can't think of any good funny ones. Hey, drop a funny pickup line in the chat.
Yeah, drop your pickup lines, y'all. We got some people in the chat. Gas God P said, nothing more important on the shore than who you with and having kids with. There's no big business here. People still getting married on the shore, unlike most cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't nothing to do but go out and hit the streets.
And Shanna used Plenty of Fish.
Oh, yeah. Shanna met her husband or her boyfriend on Plenty of Fish.
I never checked that one out.
Me either.
Always heard of it.
What's Plenty of Fish?
Another dating app.
Oh, it's another app. Okay, I haven't even heard of it, so that's why I was like,
It's
I think that's one of like the big boy dating sites right there.
Yeah.
Oh, eHarmony.
Kind of like
Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
FarmersMeatOnly.com.
Oh, yeah, that is one, isn't it? Dude, that's hilarious.
Hey, Happy Gilmore 2 is on the way. Did anybody know?
Okay.
Happy Gilmore 2.
I got to pick a fucking bone with this one. There's no reason this movie should be even process being made. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Yeah, it's an interesting decision. He doesn't normally do a bunch of weird sequels like this many years later.
Yeah, this one was way left field, and there was another sequel movie announced recently, too, if I'm not mistaken. Or it was something else, but... Oh, Beetlejuice 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Beetlejuice.
That's what it was.
That's a sequel, too. And they're bringing back Keaton, Michael Keaton.
I'm okay with that because they have all the cast back. People are telling me with Happy Gilmore 2 that it's going to have the same kind of derogative, but I'm like... Yo, where's good old Stubbs, man? Like, did he get the alligator? Like,
oh wow, you're right, and he has passed, right?
Yes,
the actor for Stubbs has passed. He was Apollo Creed, right? He was Apollo Creed. He was great.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just.
Do you like Happy Gilmore? You ever seen Happy Gilmore?
I have. I honestly haven't seen it in forever, so I can't give an accurate rating on it.
Yeah, one of the all-time cult classics in the comedy world. Love that movie.
Yeah.
You find out two things. Hockey players got a hell of a drive, and then second, Bob Barker got them hands.
Yeah, Bob Barker's in it. Yeah, another guy who passed away was in that movie. Hey, you mentioned the Beetlejuice trailer. Let's watch it. You all want to watch it?
Yeah, I'm down. I haven't seen it.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know there was a trailer.
Let's all react to the brand new Beetlejuice trailer. Let's see what it looks like. Have you ever seen the original?
Oh, I love the original. You know that.
I love the original. Yep.
There's got to be an Epic EDM remix of that.
Me say day, me say day, me say day.
Oh, Kev. Right? Tell me, me so day.
Do a little trap drop.
Yeah, tell me that shit wouldn't go crazy.
Oh, that would go crazy.
All right, brand new Beetlejuice 2 trailer. We're going to react right now. They wanted all the kids to be obsessed with horror, with like Nightmare Before Christmas and Beetlejuice.
It was just,
they wanted us to be little gothic freaks.
I was about to say, they were trying to influence us.
Yeah, it was mainly like Tim Burton was like on a roll in the 90s.
Right?
Like,
they really wanted
to
goth us up a little bit.
Yeah, it was like Batman Forever, Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
like
even Batman Forever was really gothy. But yeah, just a little side note.
In a good way, it looks a little more creepy.
Hey, he's supposed to play like a body, basically, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
That looks good.
Risen from the dead.
Well, Kenny, you said you don't think that movie should have been made, right?
Oh, no. Happy Gilmore.
Just talking about Happy Gilmore.
I'm okay with that because they have the original casting and like they're bringing everybody back. That looks like it's going to be a great time.
Oh, shout out to Pauly De Niro in the chat saying, I'm still waiting on my collab from Daisy.
Oh,
Pauly De Niro in the chat.
Man.
Not me getting called out right here on live.
Hey, we just watched the Beetlejuice 2 trailer. That was pretty fun. We're in the random section. Let's keep it moving. We just saw the couples meet chart. We just learned about Happy Gilmore 2 coming out. And let's see what's next. Oh, yeah, I had a viral post, guys. Let's talk about my viral post.
I wanted to bring that up because my boy reclipped his favorite Shane Gillis, and what's it sitting at now? 300K, 400K?
Yeah, let me check on my phone. So right now I got a post going local viral. Basically what I did is I'm a big fan of the Joe Rogan podcast, and I was watching the other day, and it was one of his most famous podcasts. He had Ari Shaffir, Shane Gillis, and Mark Norman. That's always a big episode when he has those guests on. And what were they talking about? None other than Ocean City, Maryland. They're talking about Dewey Beach. They're talking about Rehoboth. They're talking about Grotto's Pizza. So what I did is I clipped it because my friend Jack sent me the clip first off. So thanks to Jack for pointing that out to me. But he pointed out that they're talking about Ocean City, Maryland. And let me see how many views it has right now. We're sitting on 331,000 views, over 30,000 shares. And check it out, guys. What's the one I want to hit? There you go. That looks the best. So Shane Gillis. And what is he talking about?
Good old Ocean City, Maryland.
My boys,
yeah,
we would go to Ocean City, Maryland every year.
Oh!
Let's go.
I mean, listen to that. They're so excited. They're so excited.
It's the best. I'll tell you what, if I had a daydream, if I imagined what it would be like if I was 15 and
keep drinking
shotgun beers in Ocean City, Maryland.
I think that's why the city of Ocean City never shared this when I tagged them. They're talking about underage drinking and shit.
Screwy. You go to
Yeah.
And a bunch of people were commenting.
Screwy Beach.
No one ever calls it Screwy Beach. What's he talking about?
God gave us these beaches.
God gave us
God
these.
gave us these beaches.
What's the pizza place down
Never
there?
forget it.
Grotto's. Grotto's Pizza.
Also, they messed up. There was a lot of debate on that pizza.
Right? Because, I mean, come on. What do y'all think about Grotto's? It's all right.
I honestly don't think I've ever had it. To be honest.
What's that one spot we always got pies at after Cowboy?
Ooh. Man, what is that called? It's right next to Pickles. Right next to Pickles.
Is it Two Goes?
It might be Two Goes. I know there's a Flavors of Italy place, too. That's really good.
Now, me and Kev, well, more of him than me, I started getting on it last summer. We've been just tearing up this pizza spots late night in Ocean City.
Yeah, whatever the place is next to Pickles Pub in Ocean City, they make a great pizza. They really do. They have a great slice, and it's open late till 3 a.m. That's my favorite pizza spot in Ocean City.
Very nice. I'm like never in Ocean City late. And if I am, I'm trying to beeline back home because I am wasted probably.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to stop nowhere, see nothing.
Don't want to talk to any of the streetwalkers. But yeah, they got a great spot over there next to Pickles. If you're stumbling home from the bar, definitely stop in right there. They'll get you right with a slice. But something else great from this clip, they even mention a local band. And the band's name is Love Seed Mama Jump.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a
Never heard of
legendary
that in my
band
life.
from the area, actually. And I used to work at Secrets. I used to actually mix their monitors when I worked at Secrets a bunch. They've been doing it for like 25, 30 years.
Really?
And I tagged them in this post, and they could not believe that they got mentioned on the number one
my
podcast in the
goodness.
world. This,
Dude.
basically this old cover band from Ocean City.
Mama, we made it.
Yeah, right. It was a Mama We Made It
That's
moment.
a dope moment.
Mama Love Jump, whatever they're called. We made it.
Slash
Mama
guitar
Seed
says,
Love Jump. We made
protect our
it.
parks.
That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called when Joe Rogan has Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, and Ari Shaffir on. They call it Protect Our Parks for some reason. And they all talked about Ocean City, and it got me a bunch of views. All right, next topic. Dodgeball has been banned in schools by multiple states.
Oh my God. Probably
Dodgeball.
because these kids are crying every time they get hit.
Right? I can't think of a better thing to teach you life lessons. I can't think of a better sport to play as a kid. I really can't.
I'm a dodgeball enthusiast.
Yeah, I was
Okay?
gonna say you can make a break on those gym floors right there. Just like if you didn't get creamed in the face, like that's a life lesson.
I mean, it's a padded ball. It's a padded ball. That's all you need. It's not going to hurt that bad. It's a pad. You're supposed to be able to dodge. Good motor skills.
Yeah, if you don't want to get hit, dodge it, bro.
Yeah, a lot of good
If you
life
dodge
lessons.
a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah, it teaches you life lessons. If you can dodge a ball, you can also dodge
a Ford Raptor.
Alcoholism. I don't know. anything that life can throw at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that's dodgeball. Some school districts around the country have banned dodgeball. Louisiana almost banned the sport in 2017. And there's actually an anti-dodgeball advocate group, or I guess anti-advocate group, that has been formed in this country.
Okay,
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard.
I want to be the
That is
asshole
so ugly.
I want to be the asshole that pulls up with a monitor on the side of my car, just blasting Dodgeball the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
like why I'm driving past this.
Hey, someone doesn't know the 5 Ds of Dodgeball.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
What was it? Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and
Dodge. Yeah. Oh man, my man quoted it perfect to a T.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's a good movie. What else we got here? Got to refresh this one.
What was the name of the actor that's in Wedding Crashers?
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Vince Vaughn. They filmed a lot of Wedding Crashers in Kent County.
Oh yeah,
Really?
that's a locally filmed movie. Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
That's a good one,
Vince.
too.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. They were really in Maryland.
Yeah, and like I forgot the name of the restaurant. I was hoping if you remember it, that Vince Vaughn loved, and it wasn't Jimmy's this time either.
Oh, it wasn't.
It wasn't Jimmy's this time.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn loves crab cakes. He does.
Yeah, he was going off about it.
All right, check out this feat of strength. I just like this clip.
Yeah, nope, I can't do that shit.
Right?
Nope. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you.
So this kid doesn't want to get his shoes wet, I suppose.
Dude.
And he has this type of upper body strength.
Bro.
One-handed.
Yo, Christian McCaffrey, get the fuck up.
How?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Like, are you?
Bro.
Oh, hold up. He's Russian, bro. That explains it. Yeah, no.
I mean, he definitely tapped it a little bit, but that was pretty badass.
No, I will bet you $20 right now. His last name is Moskov or some shit, and he is really good at grappling. I am not grappling against him. No.
No, you're right. That must have been McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's dude. Oh man, yo, Kev, we gotta get to a fight soon, man.
Yeah, right.
The fights are booming in the area.
Like
Daisy,
a local fight.
Daisy, do you like MMA?
I don't watch MMA. I watch some UFC though. More of a UFC person. I have seen some MMA like local fights though.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I love those. My boyfriend's cousin. I don't know if you heard of him, Taylor McMahon. He's the
That's your boyfriend's cousin. Cool. Shout out to Taylor.
We went to a couple of his things.
He's a pro now. He's officially a pro. His next fight will be a pro fight.
Yeah.
I hope to get him on my show very soon. Big Taylor fan. His name is Taylor Mann, right?
McMahon.
Taylor McMahon.
McMahon. Okay, Taylor McMahon. I thought the Mick might have been silent for some reason.
We had Brandon on way back in the day when we tried doing a show in 2020. Did we have Taylor on here or no?
Not yet. And he's got a nice podcast called Punch Drunk, I believe. Punch Drunk Podcast.
He's doing that in the Piece Together studios.
All right, shout out to one of the greatest pranks of all time. I'll always remember this one from the, what's this, Jackass 2? This is just a funny clip.
Of course, air horn. When people
this is back on the Gator Boys, yes.
Swing, we're gonna blow
Back in the glory days of Jackass.
Oh, this is awesome.
I don't even know why I'm showing you all this.
Bruh.
This takes me back to my childhood.
She was locked in Karen mode too.
I love these movies. Just missing the whole ball.
No, it's another one.
And they just turn around like, really?
I think this guy ends up getting so pissed too, right? Yep, this guy ends up hitting the ball at him. Classic right there. We're moving on. We're just in the random section. Now, this is a big one, all right? This is one of the bigger topics of the morning, guys. So strap in. Okay. I've never heard of something like this happening in the domestic United States before, but check it out.
The domestic.
Wait. Before you click play.
What you got?
This ain't nothing about no kids and toes again, right, bro?
No toes this time. No toes.
Girl, you saw me. I was.
You'll never forget that toes story that I dropped.
I'm traumatized. You don't hit a halfway Kenny with that.
What other news outlets was carrying that too? I mean, that was fucked up.
That was
branded into my brain.
The people needed to know about that.
I'm traumatized.
That's the most messed up thing I've ever seen happen at a school. Happened, and I covered it, I think, 2 episodes ago on KP in the Morning. But check it out, guys. This is even crazier, maybe. This happened right here in our United States. Things are getting wild.
Story out of Wasco, California, just north of Bakersfield. It involves a deadly collision between an Amtrak train and a person on the tracks.
Guy got hit by a train.
These are some images
Holy moly.
from that graphic video that is
It's not what you think, though.
social media. They show
Guy got hit by a
that
train.
they say took a severed body part from the scene.
And a guy ran off with the leg and starts chomping on it. Some random dude near the scene where a guy got hit by a train and I guess it severed his leg off. And this guy runs off with the leg and starts eating it.
That guy needs to stop watching Silence of the Lambs and get some serious medical help.
Stay away from the bath salts, sir.
Right? Yeah, it seems like some bath salt activity. Look at him. He's literally chomping the leg. He runs off with the leg. He gets charged with tampering with evidence from a crime scene.
That's it?
Second degree cannibalism.
They kind of got to reach into the bag and be like, what can we charge him with?
Yeah. What? Dude.
And I got one more thing about it right here.
No.
But this really happened. Man in California arrested for eating a severed leg.
Bruh.
Dog, he's 27.
He said, thank goodness this guy got hit. Now I have something to eat.
Yeah, right?
Oh, my God. That's
what?
And he's kind of manic. I mean, he's eating the leg right there. Sorry, guys. Sorry to show you this, but that's what he's doing.
Waking me right up today.
Yeah.
No,
and of course, he's kind of manic. That was a weird little look he just gave.
Oh, he on them drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, he on that Walking Dead, that K2. Okay, like.
That Walking Dead.
He's
What
on
drug
that
would be
Walking
called
Dead.
that?
And here's a video of the authorities rolling in saying, sorry, sir, you can't do that, actually. Believe it or not.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, like.
What enticed him? Has he been doing this for a while? I've
I mean,
got questions.
You got to assume with the border the way it is that this guy kind of came through.
Call this man and put him on the phone right now. I need to know. Questions. What is going on, sir?
But yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard of that happening actually within the country there.
No, that's insanity.
The guy gets his poor guy. I mean, think about it. You just got hit by a train. Maybe you're still conscious. Your leg's gone. Some guy runs off with it, starts eating it. That's a bad day.
Yeah, you're having
Then you
a
call the
bad time.
cops. I just got hit by a train. Someone just ran off with the leg.
Yeah, you can't reattach it. It's gone.
You all have seen Silence of the Lamb, right? With like Hannibal Lecter.
I have.
Unfortunately.
All like I'm thinking, and it's kind of fucked. It's just that meme of where he's like getting real close to like, what was the actress name? Big time actress in
Clarice.
Yeah,
so bad with actor names.
Oh, the actress though. I don't know
or
the actress.
same thing, and she's like.
Yeah.
That thing. That's all. It's like a geek meme, and it's just like, what is going on here?
Hey, that's another news story you're not going to hear a lot of other places. I pride myself in bringing you the exclusive stories. I mean, you got the toe-licking story from the high school not too long ago. You got the cannibal story this morning. You're not going to hear it anywhere else.
On this week, at Kev on the dark web.
Yeah. Hey, man, these are big stories that need to be covered. How about this crazy honest cop right here? Or I'll just show you and you react for me.
The person, we don't know which homeowner shot at him. I guess they think that they did something wrong, which they did not. If somebody's breaking in your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. So whoever that was, you're not in trouble. Come see us. We have a gun safety class we put on every other Saturday.
Check it out,
and
though.
if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save the taxpayers money.
As to the basically saying you'll kill him
Shoot
next
to
time.
kill next time.
You'll kill him if you go to our gun safety class. It's okay to you're not turning yourself in.
So, can I just nail on the head? This screams Texas.
Yeah, it's gotta be, right?
It screams fucking
or
Texas.
something, yeah.
You're not in trouble. Just make sure you kill him next time, sweetheart. All right, darling.
Save us some
come on, partner,
taxpayer
around
money.
now. Hey, come on, around
We're
these
just,
parts.
we're paying for his meals right now.
Also, how embarrassing would it be if that guy had a shotgun and just missed? Like how do you miss that spread?
Dude.
We got some style news right here. Got the new Cybertruck. Someone wrapped it in something pretty cool.
I thought it was about to say Cybertron, and please.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, honestly.
Dude, that looks like something I drew as a child.
The design is terrible, but I got really excited to think we had a real life Transformer.
Yeah, this is what Tron would drive.
What is that? Is there a trunk? Is that the trunk right there? It doesn't even look like it has a trunk or a front. None of it.
Looks like Polygon from Pokemon.
Yeah, like it's just obscene, like blocks like thrown together, like. But apparently it's the way of the future, this design now. So I guess we're taking a step back.
And these Cybertrucks
Texas
aren't
or
all
Florida.
they're cracked up to be. I've seen a lot of videos of them driving through puddles and totally crapping out because the water got into the electronics.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
But cool looking truck.
It does
though.
look cool. Yeah, don't
Very
drive
cool.
it anywhere. But
Oh my gosh, here is the power of a pissed off elephant. Picking up a whole truck.
dude,
Did you know they could do this?
That's cool.
I didn't know they could do that. Picking up a whole truck just because it's pissed off. And you're still on the back of it.
Man, yeah, hey, you play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
what happened to the thing where it said elephants think we're cute?
Yeah. Because it starts off with a motorcycle, and that's easy. Moves on to the truck.
Oh my God, Daisy, you just reminded me about every stoner girl that always had that elephant bowl too. And I was like, oh, don't you like my elephant collection? It's so cute. I'm like,
That's me.
that's it.
I am that girl.
Oh my God.
Elephants, owls.
Dude, picking that truck all the way up.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
Not playing at all with that truck.
Yeah, actually, come to think of it, if I'm the guy who's on the back of it, I'm probably going to be the least likely one to get in
Dude,
because as soon
look
as I
at
get in
that.
that sight, it's going to be crazy.
I'm blown away.
Imagine explaining this to insurance.
And it's so frustrated right now. I've never seen an elephant so frustrated.
Yeah,
picking
like,
that
an
motorcycle
angry
up.
elephant is something that I have never seen.
Man, who took Dumbo's peanuts? like,
And you're still on the back of it. I guess that's the safest place
That's
to be.
what I'm saying.
What's
'cause
on its trunk? What does it have on its trunk?
It's like a celebratory thing. It's like in Hindu
he
decoration.
said,
Like,
he
yeah,
said,
it's
y'all
like-
parade me around. I'm about to parade this truck across the whole field. Y'all can go right to hell.
Wow.
that is cool. Though. I like the power.
I mean, Kenny, when you're in the gym, this is looking about like what? You're holding like a 50-pound dumbbell. He's making this truck look like a 50-pound dumbbell or something like that.
Man, forget that. Like, you just. I was thinking he was about to sling this truck too for a second.
Yeah, this part right here is the most fascinating part.
Like, it's moving like 3,000-4,000 pounds right there.
Is this a fake video, by the way? Because I want to make sure it's not a fake video.
That don't look fake because that thing is
Yeah.
bending.
Well,
It certainly is.
that's the power of a pissed off elephant.
Man, that's unfortunate. Don't piss off any elephants.
I wonder if it's like, what was that old cartoon when we were a kid? And it's like the bear elephant had like the splinter and it was freaking out until you pulled it out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, the thorn in the lion's paw.
That's it. Yep, that's it. That's what it was.
Hey, check this out, though, guys. Very first water bike. I like this idea.
That's cool.
Water bike.
Nope, I don't like waters and I don't like bikes.
That's a winner, though, right there.
That is.
That is pretty cool, though.
That's
Yeah,
a winner.
You're right.
I mean, little nice Sunday stroll on the river.
Sunday stroll on the river.
Got some nice wings down there to kind of keep you upright. I like this idea.
Heck yeah. People are gonna eat that up in all the tourist areas.
I was gonna say also, if your kid's scared of learning how to ride a bike, that's a good way to start off because you can just learn how to balance that way.
Yeah, wow.
That's hoping
Not
that
bad.
your child can swim.
Yeah.
Because I can't swim.
Oh,
or
hey,
ride
they
a
gotta
bike.
learn two things at once now, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, dang, if I did that, I'd be in trouble because I can't do either one. Swim or ride a bike.
A weird fact of the day. Do you know the 10th largest pyramid in the world is a Bass Pro Shop?
Are you for real?
It's a real fact. That's
That
a real fact.
seems like
this is not a joke at all. At all. I looked
Dude.
into it. This is a real fact. 10th largest pyramid in the top 10. It's
Where
a Bass
is
Pro
it?
Shop. It's in like Missouri.
Really?
Yeah.
What in the world?
I don't know why I was thinking Vegas. This is like some Vegas style shit right here.
King
the
Tut is
only
rolling
Bass
in his
Pro
tomb
Shop-
right now, right?
Yeah, seriously. The only Bass Pro Shop I know of is in Memphis, and it's huge and bright.
Oh, I think it is in Memphis.
Is that the one?
I think it's in Memphis.
Yeah, because that one's big. And they light it up different colors. I'm like, this is a safety hazard for me driving by it because I'm trying to look at the purple and the pink.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you're like epileptic and like.
Oh
like,
yeah, well,
just
it's
thinking
true
about
for
the
those
lights.
people too.
That brings back. Kev had a video of in Japan they have like flashing lights on the highway to keep you up, and I'm like thinking what if you were epileptic and have a seizure?
I saw
You're
that.
gonna
Yeah,
fuck.
like, dude, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's like.
They're like, hey, that's a sign of weakness. You should crash anyway.
Oh my god.
That's how they
Jody
think about it in
Foster,
China.
thank you, Reggie.
Oh man, actually, this was a good segue. So you're talking about lasers blinding you, right?
Yeah.
Well, check this out. I got a great story. This pilot almost crashed his plane because he was flying over a music festival, and then they did
Bruh.
this to him.
Oh,
they
I
did
heard about
this
this.
to him. What is wrong with people?
He's like, holy crap.
They're like, oh my god, a plane! Kill
Which
it!
way is
Kill
left?
it! Kill
Which way
it!
is right? Which
That's
way's up? Which
insane.
way's down?
That's insane, people.
Why would we do that?
Yeah, they're not going to do that if that plane comes going down to them.
Plane attacked with hundreds of lasers in Mexico, nearly blinding the pilot. That's a lot of lasers.
My sister said, send the insurance company the video.
Yeah.
Shit, if you're alive, you're gonna be good. You're making good
Yeah, this is what they did to me. I couldn't see.
money. You just better hope Denzel Washington's flying that plane.
So they found this really, really old
Sober.
flag from an old warship.
Keyword.
And I just thought this was fascinating because look how big this damn thing is. So they give you a little bit of context. And just wait for this thing to start over. That's the flag they found. With the people standing there and everything. From a French warship from the Napoleon days. That's how big the ship was. That's how big the ship was.
Dang. Humans have been just doing it up.
Right?
For the longest.
That's how big the flag is. And then they show you how big it was.
Okay,
in
I just
context
had to
the
register
ship.
that. Holy
right?
shit.
That's how big the ship was.
Yeah. Dude, what?
They were making cities,
How
wooden
did we
cities.
even manage that?
Mm-hmm. Right. I always think about stuff like that, like the castles from medieval times,
Like, how
the
did we do it?
cathedrals. I don't understand how people made that shit.
It was aliens.
Right. It could have been. I mean, it would have made more sense to me, honestly. I don't understand.
Like, yeah, just like the way of development of the brain over centuries of time. And like, it always was curious to me too. It's like, how do we jump from like, all right, making the wheel to carving out pencils to like this kind of shit right here.
Yeah, they made a big ass ship like that, and it was wind powered. Crazy.
Wind powered.
I will give the overall man/woman like credit in the whole world when they want to tear up people when war comes involved. They get creative as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hey, Kenny, have you heard of my new showcase coming up on May 2nd?
Oh, Kev, I have. And it's looking very splendid, brother.
It's going to be crazy, guys. I mean, C-Mac, Slimy Tana, these are some of the biggest artists we have on the shore. They're headlining, and we actually have performance slots available. So hit me up if you want to perform. It's going to be a crazy big night. It's
Hey, there you go, Daisy. You and Paulie can hit that up.
Oh,
Right?
gosh, yeah.
That's
No,
right.
that would probably be epic, not going to lie.
That would be. Yeah, and big announcement still coming up about this show. Only $10. Make sure you mark your calendar. May 2nd. It's going to be an unforgettable evening.
And the last time we did one was, well, you did a couple
Maybe
more.
4 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago, something like that. It's been a long time since I've done a showcase.
Last
Crazy
time,
long.
it was a brew. Was it 2018 New Year? Yeah, 2018 going into 2019 New Year's.
Yeah,
And
big
then
big party.
You
Big party.
you did like two more in 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't even have been able to get in because I wasn't 21 at
Oh
that
my!
time.
Oh
Yeah,
my
must
God.
be 21 or older with ID. All right,
Is that
we're in the
gray hair
music
I'm starting to
section
see,
now.
Kev?
Maybe that'd be cool. I'd be down with it.
Oh, dude, I ain't gonna lie. That would be kind of like some mystic stuff right there. You got a little gray stripe down the middle. I got the orange. Like that's some real Irish shit.
Then I'd really be looking like a wizard.
No
All
wizard
right,
hat.
we're in the music section right now. Rick Ross and Nav have unfollowed Drake.
Oh,
they are
oh.
picking their side with the Metro Boomin and Future and Kendrick Lamar diss.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. Somebody's got to brief me.
Oh,
I have heard
girl,
zero.
Let me.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, you want to
Kenny said, I got it.
Oh.
I got you.
So I love a good Metro Boomin album when I'm working out and just doing stuff. But that when that popped up, it didn't even say a feature. Kendrick was on there, and you immediately knew he was talking about Sticks. Long story short, Kendrick just took a shot at J. Cole and Drake because he got excluded off the whole first-person shooter reference.
Mm-hmm.
Got, just basically closed out of any tour dates, guest appearances. Cole always had love. Drake, on the other hand, I don't know. And now it's turning into a whole hip-hop war. We got Metro, Future, and now apparently Ye has picked a side, and now it's Drake, Cole.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar must not know who Drake is, though, because
That's-
Drake, to me, has the greatest diss track of all time. Back to Back is the greatest diss track of all time to me.
I am a certified Drake hater.
Oh, we got a hater.
I'm not a fan of Drake. I don't
Hey,
like
keep it
his
real.
energy.
Keep it real.
Don't like his energy. I think he's a giant butthead.
Hey, his song Energy is pretty
But
good.
hey, I do still like
You know that song Energy? Yeah, that song
I
Energy.
hate you on that
Energy?
one.
Yeah, that song.
I
that
don't know
song.
that one.
Energy.
But no, I'm guilty. Like when I want to feel full of myself, I listen to some Drake. If I want to feel humble, I don't.
Well, basically, Kendrick Lamar came after Drake heavy. No clever lines, just like, I'm going to
Yikes.
kill you, basically, like in the song. Like, he said something about shaving off his tattoos.
Oh my
He said
God.
something about,
Fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Fuck the big three. It's only big me. Fuck sneak dissing. He really was just coming after his throat. But Drake, on the other hand, I think if he comes back at Kendrick, he's going to come with the clever bars like he always does. Like, think back to back to back. When he lit up Meek Mill,
See
he
that
tore
5
that
times
boy
fast.
up. He did, though, right? Remember that?
Yeah, and
Trigger
like-
fingers turned to Twitter fingers.
And what's like
Remember that?
him and
Chad
Meek are
is
now.
coming hard after Drake right now.
Drake the next Diddy, they're saying. Damn.
He said, remove her from the show.
Yeah, I'll say if we're gonna talk the greatest of all time, Drake is probably up there from just
Yeah, I mean,
achievements and all that alone. But
he's got the resources to be cocky.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll give him that.
and he got the money.
And
And
I'm
the
not
money.
the biggest Drake guy, but that back to back, he really tore Meek Mill a new one.
And
is that
after
your
that
is that
Twitter
your
leak-
is that your world tour or your girls tour? Remember?
Oh,
he had
gosh,
so
yeah.
many good lines. So many good lines.
Yeah. After that Twitter leak, he definitely got the package to be cocky too, apparently.
Oh, does he
That's
really?
what I heard.
Oh.
That's what I heard. I didn't see it. Don't come for me.
The bad thing is, I had somebody at a gig went out their way. They were a friend too. It's like, hey, have you seen the Drake video? Like, yeah, the one I prefer not to. Well, here it is. It's like,
Oh,
God
wow.
damn it, come on.
Well, I'm just hoping that he comes after Lamar and we get another good back to back style diss.
Yeah,
And that they keep going back to back.
Yeah, Andrew Bram said it too. Nas.
Oh, what's up, Andrew?
He had one of the greatest diss too, and I forgot about that
Ether.
one.
Everyone talks about the ether.
Oh, Ether, so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, something about that back. He had so many good lines, man. So many good lines.
Aubrey Graham's light skin Jesus, that's hilarious. But yeah, the man is. But I think one guy was saying like, "Hey, what do you say about Cole?" And it was like he always like Cole's a big gun supporter. He likes carrying the strap, and it was like saying like, "I'll catch you out that stick, Andre 3K," and like it was like all this stuff.
They ain't playing with each other.
We're moving on in the music section. One of the greatest moments in music history happened, and I think it was like the anniversary of it or something. It was when Travis Scott fell in autotune.
He fell in autotune.
He fell in autotune.
I'm excited to hear this.
Oh, make sure it's unmuted, and I'm going to refresh it. We're going to do this the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That really is a great moment in autotune history, at least. At least.
Oh,
Even
man.
falling sounds good in autotune.
Man. Yeah.
There's
Somebody needs to like remix that into like a beat. You got to do it, KP.
Yeah, someone needs to remix it where he's like walking out onto like the thin air, like Wile E. Coyote or something. Holds
yeah,
out
just like a
sign
meme
that
is
says,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Just like the Looney Tunes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like moments like this right here. You know Rema? Afrobeat star has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that one song? Has this huge song with I can't think of the name right now.
Is it coming down? Coming down?
Calm
I
down,
know
calm
that
down,
song,
calm
yeah.
down.
I
Yep.
did not know that was the name of the person.
No, as soon as he said Rema, that's a DJ shit. Because as soon as I
Yeah,
see his
okay.
name, I'm like, okay, that's a beat.
But they're saying this is the moment that he knew that he made it, and this is like what we're all striving for.
Oh yeah,
isn't
my
it?
sister was on it. She said, "Calm down." Has Selena Gomez in it. Apparently.
That's it. Yep.
Kev, I freaking
love
love
that
you.
song. I love that song.
That is a good one.
And look at him just soaking that in. We all want to be there one day, right?
Dude, the dream.
Beautiful song, really is.
Pete my boy on the ones and twos back there. He going crazy with that fader.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's really.
Yeah, like, look
he's
at him
killing
go.
it.
He's bobbing. I don't know if it's his show or his show.
Yeah, I play this song all the time on the radio. Very, very nice song, especially for the summertime coming up.
Heck yeah.
All right, we got a little bit more show left. I got a Russian section coming up, guys. You want to get into the Russian section?
This ain't where you're rushing to the bathroom again because of coffee, right? Okay.
Nope. We're doing great this morning, actually. Doing
Yeah,
great
Daisy,
this
that
morning.
one time when we improv too was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, yikes. That's why I don't like coffee right there.
That's right. That is a downside for sure.
I love how you drinking it too right there. It's like,
I'm drinking some smoothie.
oh, okay. I was about to say, girl, how you say you don't even like coffee and you like right on camera like, hey.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, oh Lord.
So I don't know if y'all heard about the crazy terrorist attack that happened in Russia, right?
I did.
And I
I
don't
did
want to
hear about
highlight
that.
that too much, but there's some more fascinating details of that story that I find pretty interesting. And one of them is
it was at that festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah, horribly deadly terrorist attack.
And
took
you
place.
know what's crazy is the U.S. warned their prime minister, like, hey, some shit's cooking. Like they were trying to cause anti-terrorist protocols. And the Russian prime minister just like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck happened? Plus, aren't they still going to war like in Ukraine and everything else?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And basically it was I think it was someone from the Ukraine who did the attack. But that's really not what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, well, you're ready to get heavy political, and I am not the political type. FYI.
No, not really. I just think it's fascinating how you got to see what these Russian police officers did when they found the guy who did it. They were beating the shit out of this guy, and I just thought, man, I doubt we would have done that in the United States, and like, why not? And one more detail, they literally cut his ear off and fed it to him. When they found this guy who did that terrorist attack, you see him, he's holding his ear. I did a lot of research on this. They cut his ear off and fed it to him.
Bro.
That's how they get down in Russia.
They do not play in Russia, is what I've learned.
Mm-hmm. Definitely would have been considered cruel and unusual punishment in this country.
Yeah, we would have just shot and killed him.
But that's a hell of a deterrent, though.
Right.
Hell of a deterrent to cut your ear off and feed it to you.
Yeah, that is.
Dude, that is some next level shit right there.
I mean, he deserved it, right? He deserved it.
No,
he deserves the worst evil to happen to him, just like he did to someone else, right?
It's
yeah.
I get it. Like, God damn, you on your Batman type of time right now. Like,
hey man, I like justice. Yeah, I really don't. I don't like violence. Something about me is I really don't like violence, but when it comes to justice, I can accept.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm the
I
same
can
way.
accept because what do you think was going to happen to you, man?
this just said new Cape figure in Salisbury beating down crime.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Salisbury's Batman. A little bit more about it though. Yeah,
He kept
they
punching
cut
the
his
guy.
ear off and fed it to him. One more story about it. You see him with the head bandage. Woo.
Yeah. That's what you
Damn.
get.
They literally pinned the terrorist down, cut off his ear, and fed it to him to where he nearly bled out.
Well, KP, it looks like you are the Batman for somebody. Gas God P said, you got me through on 101.7 when I was in prison last summer. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Your show was Zaza, he said.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for all the kind words, guys. Really means a lot. Really means a lot. Slash the guitarist just said Islamic State. That's a lit comment. Oh yeah, and then speaking of Russia, this was a big news article that not a lot of big outlets were covering, but they're saying that Putin dropped all the he kind of broke it to the world that Jesus was black. Did y'all hear about this?
Didn't we already know that?
He said he
I think
really
this man's
dropped.
just trying to get bonus points right,
Right?
now and
Yeah,
just trying to
like-
get shade thrown off. It's like,
Is Russia
He broke
kind of
it
cool?
to the world.
Is Russia kind of cool, guys?
yeah, no, he's
He
just
broke
like,
it to Russia. That's
yo,
it.
yo, Daisy, my boy is reaching for invite for the barbecue right now.
Yeah, like, bro, you still not invited.
Putin,
Sorry.
Putin trying to get there, yeah.
So sorry,
But it
bro.
says
Like, yo,
people
can
on
I get a
social
plate?
media are blown away after seeing Putin open an ancient box and Jesus appears to be black. Let's look into it.
Putin's so cool. He should be on BET.
Maybe he's going to be the next owner. But yes, he's opening up this ancient box, apparently, and it's got a black Jesus in there. Looks pretty dark.
Today, Vladimir Putin reveals to the world a secret that European has
But I mean, makes sense, right? I mean, Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah.
And all like people from like Jerusalem and stuff, they're really dark. Just makes sense,
Yeah, like,
doesn't
bro, yeah, we knew this.
it? Yeah. But Putin, he's easier to tell you. He might be a cooler guy than we know. I don't know.
My sister said, he said, I got the tea.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Let's get into some more.
Putin down with the brown. Somebody said.
Apparently, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're going to finish up with the sports section, and then we're going to kind of finish up with the episode, guys. Really appreciate everybody tuning in to KP in the morning. We're celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate everybody doing that for me. Hell yeah, 1,000 subscribers.
And you kept your clothes on the whole time, baby.
That's right. Yep, you got to go to the OnlyFans for that kind of content. But keep subscribing, guys. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing the live. It's the easiest way to help out the show is hit that subscribe button. And really appreciate all the help. We're back in the sports section, Kenny. We're back in the sports.
Okay, I got one thing to say, and I'll shut up because Daisy, if you don't know, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, and my boy Dante DiVincenzo went the hell off 2 nights ago.
I've never even heard of him.
I hope my dad's still here. He's gonna love this.
Oh yeah, so he's actually a Delaware hooper, and he's also gotten a ring with either Milwaukee Bucks or Golden State at one point.
What? Really?
Yeah. So, but he just signed with the Knicks. He's the hottest free agent signed, and he set the record with 11 threes in one game.
What? Damn.
Like the other night, and it was against the guy who previously set the record, Evan Fournier.
Oh my gosh.
Who got traded to the
Crazy.
Pistons. So it was pretty sick.
Well,
but-
before you got here, we were talking about that guy Jack going off in the first round of the tournament with 10 3-pointers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
You're probably going to show me.
Oakland upset Kentucky, right? Worst team
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
tournament.
yeah,
upset
yeah,
the
yep,
best
yep,
team in
yep,
the
yep.
tournament. And some guy who's going to end up being like an orthodontist or like
Oh, yeah,
the
Jack
manager of a rent-a-car.
Go
Went off
cool,
for 10
Cooley.
threes and beat him. It was really the best part of the tournament so far.
Dude, yeah, he had that fader off the pop. It was like a real quick handoff. He was nasty. And then the comments that he did like literally gave him enough like scouting recognition.
Well, speaking of fadeaways, how about this fadeaway? Is Jokic the best at the fadeaway?
6 first quarter points.
Look at that. That is sick. That is sick for a big man like that.
That quick release.
No
spin.
emotion whatsoever.
He wants to go back to his horses right now.
Look at this. Spin move, fade away, nothing but net.
Dude.
That's art, isn't it, Daisy? That's art right there.
He's not even like
For
he's
sure.
so locked in. He's not even locked in. He's like, I need to get this brush from my horse.
One more time. Fake, spin, fade away.
Done.
Cash. Cash.
Got him.
It doesn't matter which you play on that. You can't. It's
Yeah,
too
you can't
tall.
defend that.
It's too tall.
You cannot
It was
defend
off
that.
balance too. It was insane.
Even
That
the
is wild.
one of the greatest defenders of all time, that rookie cannot defend it either. Check this out. So he played the Spurs last night, and Victor Wembanyama, he actually is one of the best shot blockers in the history of the league, even though he's a rookie. And look what Joker does to him.
71-63 Nuggets.
Right over top, man. Right over top.
71-63 Nuggets.
Yeah, his arms are long too.
No, yeah,
Holy
he's
moly.
7'6". So
You gotta
even
try to hit the pause when his arm is up like
Dude.
that.
Right.
Because his arm is
Wemby is
insanity.
Wemby is going to be terrifying when he bulks up.
Wemby already has more blocks and more steals than the past 8 defensive players of the year.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's
That
a
was
rookie.
Insane.
But Jokic still has an answer for this guy. I mean, Jokic is incredible.
He Jokic has redefined the big man position in so many ways, and it's a great way. It's just European basketball, fundamental basketball, coming down to a T. And it's just when it comes down to this paint presence, to just pure IQ, there's nobody better right now.
Yeah, because, I mean, this guy, Wemby, he's been blocking everyone's shots this year, but he just stays calm and collected and says, I'll just throw it a little bit higher.
Hey, my boy Gas Guy Pete already knows about my boy Dante too. I saw that.
He must be a Knicks fan, too.
Yeah, no, he got a state championship for Delaware too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Okay, gotcha. That guy. Yeah, that's really nice.
yeah, so yeah, now he's setting records for my favorite team too, man. And your boy Jordan Poole went off.
He did. He finally had a good game. He was supposed to have like 10 of those games
I
this
actually
year.
was rooting for you guys to win last night, but Cam Thomas shut y'all down like at the end there with that shot in OT.
Yeah, the Wizards actually had won 3 in a row. I don't know what happened. The Wizards suck, but
yeah, I'm about to say what.
somehow they won 3 in a row. But speaking of the NBA, this was one of my favorite plays of the NBA last night. Or who knows when it happened.
This
but
man's
check
been on
this out.
fire the last 10 games. Jalen Green.
Oh, got him.
I mean, that's ferocity.
Yeah.
That's how you attack the rim. Look at this.
They're going to be playoff contenders next season. It's not this year, but next year they're going to be a threat right now because you got him, you
That
got
guy's
Jabari
just holding
Smith.
his head. He's like,
Yeah.
holy crap.
I love that human
What did I
response.
just see?
When something like that happens, you just hold your head.
You're like,
Yeah.
my mind is about to escape my head. Gotta hold it in.
Yeah, I love the sound of the rim. Like, he really hits it hard.
You know his wrist is swollen, but that adrenaline is kicking in. Like,
Oh, yeah, dude. Poor guy. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, no, that's the thing about dunking. Every time you hear that bang, it's like they're
It's
always
their arm.
it's a wrist and their arm too.
I never thought about that.
That's why if you see people hanging on rims, it's like, to cause them less pain and regather their step.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And speaking of Wemby, we got a highlight from Wemby.
These freaking unicorns, man.
He can block shots. He can hit threes from the logo.
Like, it's insane.
He can dribble.
Daisy, if you don't know what a unicorn is, it's just a term in sports references to where it's just so rare. Where, like, you don't see this. Like, there was a guy, Porzingis, who got drafted actually next years ago and stayed it up 7'3", but started doing this exact same thing. Blocking, shooting from the logo. It's insane.
Yeah, that's a far...
Yeah, there's something in the water with this generation.
Yeah, there's been a lot of tall guys in NBA history, but they always get hurt and like they have like weird spine problems. They can't really move. This guy is like a gazelle. It's crazy. He's 7'6".
Yeah, it's insane.
Holy crap.
Yeah, there's like...
Bro.
It's a good time to have a big man. And this, I love
great
me
story.
Some,
This is
I
a great
love
story.
Pat Spencer.
So we live in a lacrosse town, right? One of the greatest lacrosse teams in the history of the sport at SU, Salisbury University. Well, this guy is considered the greatest lacrosse player of all time, all right? And he recently retired from lacrosse, tried out for the NBA, and made it.
What?
What a freak athlete. What a freak athlete. He's on the Golden State Warriors now.
You're superhuman. He said, I'm going to do a sport.
Yeah, so he's on the Golden State Warriors with Steph Curry. He just scored his very first NBA basket, and check it out. It was a dunk on a fast break. So this guy might be the greatest athlete of all time. He can do it all.
Dude. Yeah, like if you can excel at several sports,
and I guarantee he made more in this one game than his entire career in whatever lacrosse league he was playing in. So smart for him. Smart for him.
It's genius, and like I'm happy he finally got called up because Kev, I think I'll send you highlights of him in the G League, and he had like multiple 30-point games,
and just like a regular looking white boy too.
Yeah, he's ready to do your taxes, get a coffee, and go drop 30 on your head.
Yeah, and a two-handed dunk like that's really impressive.
He did it like it was nothing too. Just
I ain't gonna lie, 61 is messing me up. He's got a lineman number on him too right now. It's cool, but that's probably his lax number.
But really is one of the greatest athletes in the history of sports, and I'm just here to tell you.
Yeah, that's wild. I never heard of that before.
I like a bunch of interesting stats. I thought this was an interesting stat. Most 40-point games in their 30s. Michael Jordan, clearly the best. Then Steph Curry. You would have thought LeBron would have more.
LeBron's never been a scorer like that. He can be a scorer like that, but LeBron's always been, he's known as the GOAT, the king for a reason. He loves to get his teammates involved. He's going to have more assists probably than he has points sometimes.
And give some respect to Steph Curry too, man. He is definitely one of the greats.
As soon as it said in the 30s, yeah, Curry, he's finally going down slope, but just a little bit. It's insane with that guy. Alex English, who the hell?
Old player for the Nuggets, very old player for the Nuggets.
We talking Plumber League days?
Probably 60s.
Oh, okay.
70s, probably 70s.
He's still on the damn thing? That's wild.
And
well, not now. He ain't playing now. That'd be insane. Yeah, but
he's still on like the top.
Yeah, 30s. Yeah.
Speaking of Steph, do you know why he was looking like this last night?
Oh, because Draymond just doing Draymond things.
Dude, he's got this psychotic teammate named Draymond Green. You probably heard of him.
Not a single word.
He's like really, I don't know, something's wrong with him. He keeps getting ejected from the games. Like he's like hitting people, he's tackling people. And this is literally how fed up Steph was because he just got ejected from a game last night. He's like crying.
Oh.
I mean, he's like crying. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's like as Draymond just renegotiated his contract, I think he's going to be done probably. Yeah, because
here's his greatest hits though. Here's Draymond's greatest hits. Hopefully, it really shows some of his good stuff.
Oh,
yeah, you grabbed his leg, bro. What the hell? Yeah, he's gonna walk over you.
Probably should have vetted this video.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have vetted this video. I should have made sure it was truly his greatest hits because he has some better ones than this, doesn't he, Kenny?
Dude, he's our generation's Meta World Peace.
Well, speaking of Jordan Poole, he punched him in the face.
At practice.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, so.
This guy's got aggression issues.
Yeah.
And sports is not solving it. He needs to do something else.
Stomps on Sabonis. That sounds like a good one.
Oh, my God.
Stomps him on the chest.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude.
Yeah, that one was a good one. Let's check that one out. Yeah, he's hurting. I mean,
he's like,
and we're talking about a guy who's like 6'9", 300 pounds.
He's big as hell.
Man.
Bonk.
Oh, my God.
Right on the ribs. Right on the ribs.
Could have broke a rib, bro.
Yeah.
And that was during the playoff series too. So he got kicked out and like, oh my God, here we go.
Oh yeah, and the headlock. The headlock was good.
Oh my, yeah, he need clock Jokic. I forgot about that.
He is not playing.
See, on the street, you go to
Holy
jail
crap.
for that. On the NBA court, you just go
like boom, we
time
just-
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Like boom, watch him, popped him in the
Oh,
mollywop.
yeah.
That
Yeah, that's
guy
another
is
good one too.
Dude,
Off the freaking rails.
Yeah, check this one out.
I will give Draymond this credit. He would have he would have fit perfectly in the 90s.
So he's pretending like he didn't just punch this guy in the face.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tried to
boom.
gaslight everybody.
Boom. Yeah.
He's like, I didn't do that. Y'all are all seeing things.
Yeah, he's got a problem. He'll probably be suspended, maybe expelled soon from the league. Oh, this just a
Dude.
funny tweet right here. Huge day today for James Madison during the tournament. And then this guy put, that's awesome. Had no idea James Madison was still alive. You see that, Ken?
You got me red as soon as I was drinking my coffee.
That is great, right? I had no idea he was still alive. And they're
That's awesome. They said
clearly talking about this guy right here, this JMU fan.
That man probably attended and now is running the board at this point. Like, dude. He's got that Albert Einstein cut.
This absurd sports stat. All right, baseball stat right here. Struck by lightning in the 9th inning of the Indians' debut in 1919. Finished the game after being revived.
Oh.
And pitched a no-hitter 17 days later. This guy
commitment.
died out there, got revived, played the
better
whole
have
game.
a
He was like, I'm
fucking
good. I'm good,
statue.
guys. What?
Like you got struck by lightning and still pitched a no-hitter? Like what?
Yeah, what was his name? Ray Caldwell.
Everybody
Ray.
who watched Twilight knows what I'm thinking about the baseball scene in the storm.
He gets struck.
They were just playing baseball in the storm and they hit the ball so hard that it like sounded like the thunder crackling.
Yeah.
And it made me just think of lightning.
One shout out to my guy Andrew. He said Draymond is just like Dennis Rodman without the partying.
Yeah, man, don't say about my boy Dennis. Dennis is crazy at partying, but ain't nobody getting more rebounds than Dennis.
Yeah. Last thing I got for you in the sports section, they're about to change up the kickoffs again, Kenny. Again.
Dude,
How many times have they done this?
So they keep changing
Four?
the kickoff. And basically, in the NFL, the kickoff is when, in the beginning of the game, kicker kicks to the other team. Both teams run full speed at each other and hit each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they figured that was too dangerous. So they started making the distance that they run shorter, right?
Okay.
So they have less steam to build up, in lack of a better word.
All right.
And now they're just doing this. They're going to line both teams up directly across from each other.
Yeah, they took this. There's another football like taking over the nation called XFL. It was owned by Vince McMahon, but now it's mainly owned by The Rock and a few other people. But I actually like this way better because it gets right more drawing.
It's kind of like a punt return. It's kind of like a punt return.
Yeah, and like it leaves more option for the returner to get down and get dirty with it. What I'm saying is, it makes things a lot more interesting to watch.
Right.
Like when it comes to returning the ball.
But really, the difference is they used to just line up 100 yards away from each
Yeah,
other.
and, like,
just
people
go
just
full
run.
speed just into each other.
So
But now
they're-
we don't get that anymore.
Dang.
Yeah.
The world's becoming a bunch of softies.
Right.
Oh, can we
right.
speak of
It's
softies?
too dangerous for guys to run at each other.
They literally
Yeah.
know what they're getting signed up for. They
Like-
literally know what they're
Yeah,
getting signed up for.
and can we just say this that the freaking hip drop tackle ban?
Weird.
So
Yeah,
I know you know what
yeah.
this means, but what this means, because I played football, it's like, all right, so let's say a big 285 pounder, like 6'4" guy gets a ball, all right, and then you got like a 6 foot 175, 185 cornerback.
Right.
How do you expect this man to get him down unless he can get him by his ankles?
Right.
He's got to go from his hips.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it though. A lot of people, like Mark Andrews is a mean prime example of his ankle injury, because when you get hit dropped, the landing is always awkward. Something's rolling. But I'm saying is, are we going to start drafting 6'5" cornerbacks now? 210, 220?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yikes.
They're making so many rules about tackling. Yeah, it's weird. It's
And
weird.
it's football. And Kev, you just hit it right on the head. These guys are playing a contact sport. They know what they're signing up for.
Mm-hmm.
So how else are they going to do their job now? Like, it's going to be just like how the NBA is now. No defense, all offense. I'm like, come on.
I
now.
blame all that research and stuff they found about the concussions.
Whew, yeah, girl, if you only knew like 90s and 80s, how many people had concussions like crazy,
Dude, yeah.
and they kept playing for it. Like,
And
Brian
actually, Kenny,
Urlacher.
you just reminded me of another story. This is actually going to be our final story of the sports section. I got one more for you. Have you heard of the enhanced games? This is a brand new thing.
Enhanced
Enhanced games.
No, that sounds epic. It sounds like a giant obstacle course.
It is.
Kevin.
It is absolutely
Oh, I'm
epic.
excited.
Well, it's not really an obstacle course. Sorry, I kind of misled you there. But it is epic. But it is epic. So check this out. The enhanced games is a brand new kind of Olympic sporting event, and it's being run by a few billionaires, and it's anything goes. All steroids are on the table.
Oh,
all right?
dude.
All performance-enhancing drugs are allowed, and they're going to do all the major sports and see literally how far can the human body go. That is awesome.
Wow.
I cannot wait to watch this. I cannot
I'm
wait.
frightened for these people, as a matter of fact.
And they've
now.
been being held back for a long time. The actual Olympic Committee has been trying to hold them back, saying it's inhumane. And now they finally got the green light. They are allowed to do what they've been wanting to do.
The enhanced games.
The enhanced games. Let's
The
read
Hunger
a little bit
Games.
about it. That's what's next. That's what's next. Backed by the world's top venture capitalists, the enhanced games are the Olympics of the future. When 44% of athletes already use performance enhancements,
Damn.
it is time to safely celebrate science. Sports can be safer without drug testing. This is awesome. I cannot wait to see all this. They got women involved too.
This sounds insane.
Science is real, safer sports. Because I've heard a lot of arguments for that. Like, steroids are not dangerous. You just got to do them properly.
Yeah, because then you can do overstimulation, overgrowth of muscle tissue, and
Yeah.
Kev, you know that you went to college for this physical therapy.
Yeah, I actually was a exercise science major at SU. Yep.
Oh, wow.
So I'm actually really fascinated with stuff by this, and I will be the first one watching. I want to see I'd watch any sport with steroids. Would be
long
better.
jumps.
Yeah.
Long jumps, powerlifting.
Long jump. Yeah.
I want to see the sprint meter dash or whatever it's called.
Yeah. How fast can the body really go?
Exactly. I want to.
that'd be cool.
I want to see a 4:1:40.
Yep.
I want to.
Or a below 4 seconds.
Yeah, I want to see somebody cross 1,000 pounds on a squat, and they gonna have some tree trunks.
And basically what we're saying, Daisy, is no human has ever run 40 yards in less than 4 seconds. But I bet on some steroids you might be able to.
My boy was talking about curling. That would be hilarious too.
Curling.
Oh,
Andrew,
dude.
curling on
Speed
steroids.
knitting. Let's all knit.
Yeah.
Oh, boxing would go crazy.
Yep, boxing. Any combat sport would be lit.
Dude.
Football, basketball.
Wrestling
All
too.
that.
Oh my God, Greco. Oh, they'll go crazy with the cross faces and the high crotches on there.
It's like I didn't know they had trampoline basketball in the Olympics. No, they're just on steroids. Yeah.
Oh, what was that called? Watching it, slam ball.
Slam ball, yeah.
Oh my God, I always wanted to play that. That would have been fun.
All right, guys, that's pretty much all the time we got for this episode. Daisy, thank you so much for coming
Thanks
on.
for having
Kenny,
me.
glad you could make it, guys. It's been a hell of an episode.
I wasn't on time, but I'm here, baby.
Yeah, he's here. And I got a really special shout out. I got to shout out the executive producers of the episode today, Diane Hartman and Brittany Blair. They are official members of the YouTube page. If you want to be an official member of the YouTube page and be considered an executive producer, just go over to the membership tab on YouTube. It's only $2 per month, and your money goes directly to all this cool stuff we got going on in the studio. These cameras are not cheap. I got a lot of improvements still to make. So if you want to be an executive producer of both KP in the Morning and Studio 2 with DJ KP, it's only $2 a month. Sign up, become a member today.
They might get some goodie bags on the way too. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, Kenny, what do you want to tell the listeners before we get out of here?
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in, baby. Hey, we're going to be right back here again next Thursday, 10 a.m. And that being said, if you got free time this Saturday and you're in Salisbury area, go check out my boy KP and Troy Cash as they spend the ones and twos at Warehouse.
It's going to be a big one at Warehouse. The college kids are actually back this weekend, so it's going to be a big party. Oh, yeah, big
I
party.
didn't realize they were gone.
Yeah, a little thing called spring break, but they are back in a
Daisy,
big
you
way.
little homebody girl. Don't be playing like that.
Yeah. And Daisy, what do you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. And if you're free on Saturday during the day, I'm shooting a music video. Come out to OC and party with me.
Definitely go be part of that music video. It's going to be a hit, too. You want to be part of history, be part of a big hit song?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh.
Ocean City, Maryland. Daisy B. All right, guys, that's all the time we got for you. Everyone point at or wave to that camera right there. We're out of here, everybody. We love you. Subscribe to the show and tune in this Monday at 9 p.m. Thanks a lot, guys. That was fun.
That was
dope.
fun.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
Oh.